Nice. How do you say cheers in Thai?
ชน
Ton.
Okay.
First, I have to ask, why Mark II?
Why Mark II? Because I have a Facebook page before. About it's not that big. It's about 5,000 followers, but Mark Zuckerberg and his company, he just love to kind of erase you of existence for no reason.
So he wiped Mark I away?
Yeah, he wipes it away, so I need to create a new one.
Is Mark II better?
Well, no. I don't think it's totally different environment from the point that I was start doing social media and right now. Because before they kind of want more user. They don't think much about revenue generate. So they want to push people to just use the social media. And after the first one got banned at this point in time, when I create the second one, the landscape is changed already. Facebook is more about monetization, push, like they create the algorithm that will just feed what you want to look and see.
Yeah.
And they're not like kind of creator friendly as much anymore. So that's why.
Cool. I'll put this away. Let's just chat. I want to learn about the
No worries,
industry.
no worries.
We don't
I
need
can
this.
run for hours. I can do this all day.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about PlayPrime Showcase, actually, you specifically. About what that is.
Oh, thank you very much. PlayPrime Showcase. It's the idea start, I would say 20 years prior. When I was a teenager, I loved press conference, video game press conference. I watched E3 press conference, Gamescom press conference, Tokyo Game Show. At the time, they're still doing it, and also have a time translator. But and I really enjoy it. I enjoy it very much, and it's inspired me quite a lot. Like if you watch that press conference in our time zone, it's about like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I was
so you had no
up
sleep.
all day and night. And at the time, I still work in a gaming journalist. I'm the columnist for the gaming magazine in Thailand, and I also at the same time I'm open my console retail store. Back in the day, the console retail store is not just a store or a shop. It's a community. Like people come and go. They're coming in. They talk with people. If they want to know the details about the new game coming up, they will ask the shopkeeper. Like, okay, what game you recommend or something like that. So in a way, I pretty much do like a community and a journalist at the same time, right? And I'm so excited for those events. It's like a World Cup final for me. And I got inspired very much. And then Nintendo Direct happened, and it's changed the world, right? The people before will have to attend the place, have the venue, quite expensive to be like logistically, right? And when Nintendo Direct happened, everyone started doing it. And I was thinking like, why Thailand never have something like this?
Yeah.
Actually, it's never been done before, right? So I start doing it, like collect what I've been watching, what I think it will work, and try to contact each game developer in Thailand. It's a messy process because I have no idea or the final picture of what I want to do, right? So I first try to be friends with them, talk with them, interview them, and then, when I'm confident enough, I start the first show in 2021.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the first show. Actually, what was the most like heartfelt for me is that one of the developer who his game featured in the show come up to me and said, "You have done something that in the history of our country no one has done before." So it's really like fulfilling, I would say. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what gets covered for PlayPrime? So what are you actually doing for the
I would just do showcase, pretty much Nintendo Direct, I would say.
Yeah.
Like it was me, the trailer or something like that.
Yeah.
So since that day, I've been doing it for 4 or 5 years already. Features. It's an annual thing. I want to do more. I would like to be. I would like it to be a seasonal, but I don't have resource to do it. So
Fair enough.
right now we have to be. I have to be content with annual event. Yeah.
So it's every year. You're
every
looking
year.
at upcoming Thai games. I suppose in between the trailers, you're giving your thoughts or reacting to them.
Well, I always on the lookout for new Thai game, up and coming Thai game, correct?
Yeah.
But even though I have a lot of friends who are developers, still the scene is vast, and no one knows me. That like I'm not that, and my reach is not that far yet. So I'm still working on it. Like there are new graduate students every year, and I would say that I'm a middle-aged man now. My friends also about my same age.
Yeah.
In order to talk to like the younger generation, like they're like 20 something, it's not easy to make them comfortable or make them like trust in you. How am my game gonna benefit from being showcased by your show? Or will you like edit my trailer that I really like? They put effort to make some good trailer.
Yeah.
Will you like? Will I got a prime time out of your show, or I will be like a sizzle reel show for 5 seconds or something like that? It's still in a work in the process, and I think we need to communication and education the whole industry to get to let them get the big picture, the big ideas of how this project would benefit the industry.
Awesome. And how have you changed it over the years then? So what have been the learning experiences? Because I imagine you're figuring it out, right? The first year you would have
Of course.
learned something.
What do I learn? I learn is that I want to do more.
Yeah.
I want to do more. And I want to dedicate shows to each game more. Like when you show the trailer for 1.5 minutes, it doesn't connect to people as much as if you spend like 10, 15, half an hour just get to know people behind it. Like in Thailand, we have a say to add value to the product. If you know how it made, if you know how much love and care put into it, you will value it more.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. That's why I want to not just sell the game, but get to know people behind the game.
Yeah.
It's what the direction that I want to go. Yeah, and I try to do like theme showcase, like game from RPG Maker, developed by RPG Maker only or something like that. I also considered. And last year I do PlayPrime Awards, which is such a like too much to chew, I would say.
Yeah.
I've never done it before. I've tried to hold like an award ceremony. Yeah, but it's really fun. I like it. I like it personally. I don't know if the audience would like it or not. But I think this is also something that our industry needs, like recognition from Thai people and also a global audience. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And what Thai games are you excited about now? Like, what are ones to look out for?
Plenty.
Yeah.
Lost and Found. Of course, it's the highest wish list game from Thailand at the moment ever.
Yeah.
At the moment and ever. It will take a lot of time till someone will break the record. I hope not. I hope I want like next year we have some new games
maybe
that can
Nightmare
break it.
Circus will.
Yeah, that's also a good game from a friend of mine, Nightmare Circus.
Yeah.
I found a lot of young talents games like and their name Shepherd's Plan. The team called La Story 604. Yeah, there's plenty of charming Thai games. Like I can like spend hours like introduce them to you. Like a lot of them. Yeah.
Maybe another time. I think I would like that though.
Yeah,
I think that would be good.
I can send you the list.
So something I spoke to Richmond about from BitEgg with Lost and Found was the Thai influence, the Sabai Sabai, the chill of Chiang Mai, how that came into the game and how that sort of influenced like the design. Then there's Yggdrasil with like folklore and horror. Like from the games you see, are they most infused with Thai culture? Like, do you track that when you're looking at them? Is it something that you're proud of?
Well, this is an aspect that a lot of people kind of expect out of Thai games. Like, they want to have a Thai flavor in it. And when we first start, the whole industry, not just me or my friends who do the game. When we first start, it's kind of forced in a way.
Right.
It's kind of forced. Like, it don't come naturally. Like you try to put something like a traditional value, a conservative value of our society into the game. It's not a bad thing, but it has a hard time penetrate into the market, even from Thai people themselves.
Yeah.
I believe there's some people somewhere, gamers somewhere, that would love to experience those kind of flavor as well. It's okay, but I think we need to like adapt it a bit to be more contemporary or something, something of our time. And I would say when you're not forced those kind of tradition or culture into it, it's come naturally anyway. Like what Richmond told, like about the chilling vibe, the sabai vibe of Thai people. And another thing that Thai people is that we always find the simplest solution for every problem.
Yeah.
Like we don't over engineer. We basically we're not over engineer. We just how the easiest way to fix it. And we fix that problem with less resource, less time required, less manpower required. Well, when I say something like that, it come in good and bad ways. Like the easiest way is not always the best way.
Oh yeah,
right?
Of course.
Yeah, but
just put duct tape on it.
yeah. But it's work. Something like that. Yeah, but I think this is the unique aspect of Thai culture. Like, I'll give you some example. We go to the hospital and Thai hospital always crowded, right? I'm talking about hundreds of people will wait in line in this area. And if you are maybe software engineer, you would come up with the solution like, I'll make an app so you can register, pre-register, and you just come at a moment notice. Like when it's your queue, they will ping it or something like that.
Yeah.
Thai people will just put off their shoes and make it a line. So when your shoe is in front of the line, it's your queue. Something like that. So it's silly. It's simple, but it's funny as well.
Yeah. You said earlier, so Thai influences you felt could have been forced previously. I think a way that it will come naturally is Thai games made by Thai talent.
Of course.
I'm interested to learn about how that's developed. So like the university initiatives, the education, how talented are Thai game developers now, and what's the future looking like for them, would you say?
I would say our student is get better and better every year. Yeah, I would say. Because of our education system and because of their hunger to learn by themselves. And I would say the latter, it's more powerful. Like their hunger to learn, their hunger to prove themselves. They want to make a mark in the histories. So I think we're getting better and better with the larger quantity as well.
Yeah. Awesome. And
another interesting point that you mentioned of course, Thai people making Thai games we will kind of like put our culture and tradition into it by default.
Yeah.
But when the foreigner who lives here, then they're creating the game, and when they live here long enough, they become part Thai,
Yeah.
In a sense.
Inescapable.
Yeah. And their point of view of seeing Thailand as a society, and they put it in a game, it's also unique. Yeah, like it. They could be like Westerners. They could be like from East Asia or Southern Asia. Yeah, they'll see Thai people in a different light.
Yeah, it's like a fusion.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
We also need that.
Yeah, and do you also keep track of regionally Southeast Asia? Is it something that you're also like looking at, or are you very much proud and looking at Thai development?
I would say
more
I
specifically?
always looking for and see collaboration with our Southeast Asia friends.
Yeah.
I'm on social media on X a lot, and I found that similar movement happen throughout Southeast Asia. Like the industries it's in a young stage, and they want to grow it. Yeah, and we are on the similar path. Some country might be more advanced in terms of their production power or something like that. But as a whole, I think we are on the same path, and also the world is now turned their spotlight into us as well.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of things going on. Like when you made a game in let's say Western world, the cost of living is so high. I believe a lot of studio wants to divert their resources to like less expensive, I would say, more affordable market.
Yeah.
So we also like welcome them.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure you've seen the situation in the West,
Yes.
the layoffs and the economic. I'll call it turmoil. I think that's fair. I think a lot of studios are really struggling. A lot of people are really struggling for work, and it's natural then to look, I suppose, elsewhere.
Yeah.
How old is the industry in Thailand, would you say?
Oh,
I've been looking at
20 years.
20,
plus,
yeah.
Plus.
Yeah, awesome.
Since the first game, I think the first generation of the people who made games here made like a flash game, the web-based game, early days of mobile game. Yeah.
Yeah. And would you say that mobile is still the main consumed?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
In Southeast Asia in general, I think it's
Yes.
massive. And you own a console shop, you say?
At
Sell
the time,
consoles
not
here?
now.
No, okay, you did before.
Yeah.
Okay. And how big is console gaming in Thailand?
If we divide it into like three portions, a PC game, mobile game, and console game, I would say console is the smallest.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I would
PC
say
first.
10%. Mobile is first,
Yeah.
and then PC, and then console.
And in terms of the genre or the games people are playing, I'll give Vietnam as an example because it's where I've just come from and the people that I've spoke to. Mainly we're looking at sort of MMORPGs, games from China that are sort of published out of China, or esports based like Valorant, League of Legends, etc.
Yeah.
What's like the most played stuff by Thai people,
Well,
do you think?
I would divide market in terms of game, not platform,
Sure.
into three segments as well, for me. All right, don't quote me on like this is how it is. This is just like my opinions. So we have a top tier game, the AAA players, those who play the big budgets, the most exciting new games out there, highest quality that they can find. They play Resident Evil, play Assassin's Creed, they play like Call of Duty, those kind of game. All right. And another segment of the market is mostly push my marketing. The game, mobile game, the game with high marketing budget, like let's say Wuthering Wave, Genshin Impact,
Yeah.
Free Fire, ROV, Arena of Valor. Yeah, those kind of that push a lot of marketing. Like they hire a lot of KOL and influencers, so they got a larger reach out for our target, our market. And there's a small segment in the middle, those who play indies or AA games, those who like to explore new territories. Like they're not okay. They might play both of other segment of the video game industry, but their hearts is with the game with innovation, game that's not just another new episode of the old games or something like that. Yeah, those are the smallest segment. But I think that's where our industry is right now.
Yeah.
Like indies,
Into
like
innovations.
yeah. And we need to grow that.
Is that your favorite kind that
Yes,
you play
of
at
course.
the moment as well?
Of course,
I could
it's my
tell
favorite
by the
kind.
way you spoke about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot, I was going to say there's been a lot of new events. So you mentioned the interconnectivity of developers here. What I've heard from people I've spoke to, the last 10 years hasn't seen much at all in terms of networking or events within Thailand. But the last year or so, there seems to be a lot. You've got Gamescom coming to Bangkok. How do you feel about this development?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I would say our industry has been overlooked for the longest time. Like no one cares about it. No one knows it exists. Yeah. But I believe for the last couple of years, our government have a soft power initiative, soft power policy to push Thailand cultural products. There are 11 segments of them, like food, sports, and entertainment, movies, something like that. Video game is also one of them. This policy has gained a lot of traction from the people, from the industry as a whole. And before that, I would say 4 or 5 years prior, we have two large, I would say, like significant things happen in the gaming scene. One is esports.
Yeah.
Like people kind of, I believe that time was COVID, and esports become like explode. Like watch and play and participate in these sports a lot. They inspire a lot of young children to be like to know the gaming industry. And after that, it's the NFT era, the blockchain. Like a lot of people want to get into the industry because they believe they can make money out of playing video games and things like that. Those waves are come and go. Some have more sticking power, so they're still here. Those two waves and then the soft power initiative. Now we have like it's snowball effect.
Yeah.
It's get bigger and bigger. Like people get to like they believe more in the industry, I would say.
Yeah, I saw that Thailand recognized esports as a sport.
Yes.
Officially. And I also, the NFT boom was crazy, I think, in all of Southeast Asia. A lot of artists, because obviously Thailand has great artistic talent.
Yes.
We're offered like lots of money from the NFT boom to move away or into similar kinds of jobs.
Yeah.
It seems like a golden period at the moment for Thai games and the Thai game scene. Like you say, snowballed, it's bigger than ever, it's looking great. What does like the next 5 years look like to you? Could we see AAA from Thailand?
AAA, no. If we're still on the same course,
Yeah.
I think our industry will get better in every front. But that depends a lot on political stabilities. We need that. Of course, we can push it by the smaller scale, like community, or we can like have game association collaborate with each other or something like that. But with no government support, things still grown, but just a lot slower, of course.
Awesome. And what is the political landscape? I'm not too aware of it. Are there competing ideas on like games culturally?
Well,
is there a tug and pull on that?
I would say not everyone. I mean, government official or in the political scene would support video games. Some would still consider it addictive or could be a threat for young children or something like that. Yeah, they cannot see how can we gain from it on the social aspect or even the economy aspect. So there always a pushback, even though those pushback is now less and less. But we will never know if there's a political turn, like the new government could be careless about video game. Yeah.
How was it in your family? Have you got any family members that were against, obviously, your passion for it at all growing up?
I would say no. I would say no, but I cannot say for the whole society. Because, okay, if you want to work, for me it's simple. If you want to work in the gaming industry, then if I'm the parents, I would say, give me a proof that you can make a living out of this. If you can, then fine.
Yeah.
But if you cannot, then you need to reconsider doing that. Yeah, that's it. But I would say some people will still consider it's not stable, it's not lucrative, it's not paying enough or something like that.
Yeah, even now? So
Even now.
in the current climate, yeah. What do you think would need to change for that to be more sort of openly looked at as a viable...
You need to make three things happen. Like there has to be more job, the pay rate would have to be high, and the hiring term would have to be long. So if these three things happen, it reflect that your industry is growing, full growth, right? So we need to make that happen. Those three elements happen by, I don't know, maybe we need to attract more larger studios to come here. We need to funding the studio, our Thai studios, to keep producing new games. Don't let those studios die off, because when things like that die off, like when you invest in something and it's not success and you just quit, the knowledge, the know-how, the skills of people will vanish. It will not be carried on. It will not be passed on to the next generation. We need to keep that alive.
Yeah. Awesome. I think my final question was back to the kind of events side of things. Obviously there's Gamescom. What do you think that would mean for Thai developers? How are people preparing for that, being local in Bangkok? What have they got to show now? I think the spotlight will be on.
I would say this is a very big opportunity.
Yeah.
And we still have time. We need to plan. I would say treat this as if Thailand hosts Olympics. What would you do if you're hosting the Olympics?
Yeah.
You will need to get ready on every front. Like the city has to be transformed to welcome this event. Sadly, that's not up to me. I'm not the one who writing the check.
You can put posters up.
Yeah. You need to transform the whole city, make a big deal out of it. But we still have time. We can prepare. But we'll see what I can do.
I think it's really exciting.
Yeah,
it looks really exciting.